Hey guys, just a quick video just to finish up the year 2023. Just wanted to say thank you for all the support I've had, all the subscribers, you know, the comments, the likes, everything else. It absolutely blows me away every time I get a subscriber, every time I see another notification of a subscriber. Yeah, it makes my day, absolutely makes my day, and I'm hoping that obviously the content that you're watching is making your day too. What a year it's been, obviously changing bikes for me. I started the year with a super low, and yes, I love the bike. I would still love it now if I still had it, but yeah, I traded it in on the Sport Glide, and I don't think I made a mistake. Well, I know I didn't make a mistake. I absolutely love the bike. It changed everything. I'll put a clip up in the corner. This is me riding the Sport Glide, obviously the demo Sport Glide from my local dealer, and it was a day that just changed. That I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back. I rode a Road Glide that day, my dream bike, absolute dream. But it's always been my dream bike, and it showed me, or it proved to me, that it's too much for the UK. It's too much for the UK roads. Probably be great if you're going to go from the south to the north or something like that on a trip like that. Would be perfect, but not just to ride around, ride to work, go out for a laugh with your mates or whatever. It's too big in my opinion. But yeah, the clip, I'll put that clip up here somewhere. But yeah, the time I've had, you know, just making this channel grow, it's grown absolutely, like, you know, I've earned nearly 100 subscribers in the last 6 months. I mean, yeah, it's small numbers to the masses, but to me it means a lot. To me it means an awful lot. So thank you very much for your support. Moving forward, obviously next year, what I'm going to be doing with the bike, I'm going to be spending some money, which don't tell the wife. Luckily she doesn't really watch my channel, but I'm going to get a slip-on for it. I think it's going to be a Tab Performance slip-on. So I've heard the Reinhardt, and I've heard the what's the other one that people buy? Oh, I'll put it up on the screen. Basically, yeah, they're too loud or not loud enough. But the Tab Performance one, obviously, to me, sounds absolutely perfect. I'm yet to see one in the flesh, but obviously, just from what I've heard online and whatever, they seem amazing. With regards to the front of the bike, I will not be putting that ugly cover, that ugly bloody fairing back on it that it comes with. It's not for me. I don't like it one little bit. So I'm thinking of buying a Memphis shade and going old school and having a big shade, 17-inch shade on the front, a bit like the Moto Barista's got on his bike. I think it's amazing. It looks amazing. It looks great. What else? Stage 1. It's going to be getting stage 1 as well in the new year. So air filter. To be honest, I don't like the look of the Screaming Eagle filters on the front. I don't like it. I think the bike looks better with the 107. And yes, people are probably going to be disgusted with what I've just said, but I actually prefer it with the 107. I spoke to my local dealer and they told me that basically what you can do is get the backing plate difference, backing plate change, and from that it can still make it a stage 1. The breather will still be a heavy breather in retrospect, but also the slip-on, obviously I'm only gonna get that. I'm not gonna go crazy, but because this bike's got the 2023 model, it's got the cat in the, or part of the cat in the last part of the exhaust. It needs to be coded out, so I can't even put a slip-on and just have fun with it. I've got to do the stage 1 if I want to change it, and I'm going to be changing it because the bike, it doesn't sound great, to be honest. It's okay, and I'm happy that when I start it up I'm not upsetting my neighbours, but I want it to sound a little bit better. But to be honest, I can't really stage 1 it with the standard pipe on either, so I'm going to have to change it. So yeah, moving forward, I'd appreciate anyone's thoughts on basically what they think with regards to the Memphis Shade 17-inch El Paso. I think it is I'm going for the Memphis Shades El Paso screen without a fairing, and the Tab Performance slip-on, and then obviously changing the air filter housing to still look like the 107 but be a heavy breather behind it. It changed the backing plate and that does it. But anyway, guys, look, this year has been phenomenal for me getting this bike. I've got a lot more to do, a lot more fun to be had on this bike, and I've got a couple of plans. The end of March, I'm looking at going away. It's Easter. I'm looking at going away on a bit of a trip that long weekend, and I've got a big trip coming up in May. And when I say a big trip, I mean a big trip. It's to the US. All I'm going to say is there's a company in Pomona, California that supply big fairings on the front. They do the big ST fairing, but I think I've got to change the bars. I think I've got to put risers on. So I'm looking at around £1,500 to do that conversion on the front for the ST, which I just think, I love the look of it. I didn't like the look of it at all when I first saw them, but I love it now. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth paying £400 for them to ship it home, or do I go to the place in Paloma myself, buy it myself, and UPS it home myself, paying 25% import duty on it as well? It's big decisions, and the wife, she will be upset. But we've got an F-150 as a hire car, so I can throw anything in the back of that when I get there. So, and no matter how big a box it is, I'll be able to take it to the shop, to the shipping. So, anyway, look. Thanks for your support this year, guys, and please do keep it up. I'm so happy. Any questions, any comments, anything at all, I appreciate it all. I love it. Thanks very much, guys. Happy New Year.